Curious about the price of a Magic Online card? Try our searchable price guide on the right sidebar of any mtgoacademy.com page.
Alright, we have won the dice roll for the start of round 2. We're going to play first. And our hand's fine. Double Thoughtseize, Smallpox, and Snaring Bridge in 3 lands, so we're not going to mulligan it. So we have an answer to his first creature, and we can try to stabilize with Bridge. Only thing we're missing is an actual way to kill him, because I don't count Mutavault. Let's see what our opponent decides to do with his opener. Went to 6. That's good. Thoughtseize obviously gets better when our opponent mulligans. So Thoughtseize in turn 1. We're playing against Pod. So this is a pretty bad matchup. I don't care about Spellskite. Don't care about Relevant Arc or Seer. I'm just going to take the Noble. So he has a Razor Verge, Forest, Kite, Lark, Seer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll take the Noble. We'll say go. Plays the Verge. We drew another Bridge. So Bridge is okay in this matchup if you expect them to grind you out. But they can just like red cap you to death. Okay. So we can take the Sky. Does nothing against our deck, at least game 1. We're gonna take the Lark. We take the Seer, but like he can just get back eventually with the Lark. Actually, we're just gonna take the Seer. He'll eventually have a Lark. I might be able to discard before then. He doesn't have any mana accelerants. He doesn't have any black mana either. So it's kind of a like a mute point. I don't know. We're gonna take the Seer because that's most likely to come down fast, quicker. Just Forest, Lark, and Kite. So Smallpox can be pretty bad if they have a Kitchen Finks against them. Like, it doesn't do anything. Here comes the Spellskite. I don't care too much about that. Let's play Mutavault and Bridge. I don't need to play Smallpox yet. I mean, we could. Might do that next turn. I know most lists, like Jacob Wilson, plays Abrupt Decay. And Drew Pod. Okay, now we're gonna Smallpox and get rid of his Skite. So like I'm saying, like, I don't know if I want this second Bridge or not. Yeah, I don't want that. Like, he can kill with Abrupt Decay, but like Bridge actually doesn't stop them from doing anything. So we'll sack a land. Play land, but we can't attack because of the Bridge. He has 1 card in hand, and he has a Forest, I think, or we don't know. Because he discarded Lark, he has a Forest. Yeah, we don't know what that is. Drew Scavenging is okay. So now we just need to find a way to kill him. There's no cards in the hand. Let's see if he pods it away. You can pod it right now and get a Kitchen Finks. I don't think most decks actually play Harmonic Sliver anymore, which could kill the Bridge. Most likely just has Finks. And I'd say like a good draw here would be Dark Confident, but it's not even a good draw just because he can go get a red cap and kill it. So like Liliana would be okay here, I guess. I just want like a Shrieking Affliction, I think. Obviously, I Jolly Dark Confident, so I'll have to wait till next turn. I'm actually going to attack, because if he trades, that means he can only pot away the Finks once. Yep. So that means Dark Confident could potentially... Oh, it can't even come down next turn just because he has a red cap. And they can sack the red cap to get something. And... yeah. You might have Quizzoli Pride Mage main deck that can kill Bridge. He's not using Pod? I'd be very surprised if he didn't use it. Okay, there we go. So he goes up to 16 and gets his Finks back. Gets a 4-drop. Probably red cap. He could get Ranger of Eos, but I don't know what that does here. Yep. See, some decks don't play more than one Viscera Seer or Revelark. So we're... Oh, we got 2 birds. Okay. It's whatever. That can attack, but he doesn't have like any way to take advantage of that. Ooh, we drew the rack. Okay, we're in business. We can start taking 1 a turn. Okay, I think I'm okay with attacking again. Like, the less creatures he has, less pod options he has. And we are just trying to kill him, so... So we'll play our land, and we'll play our rack, so now he can't attack. We'll say go. So, the only way he can actually combo off now if he gets Witness, or if he has a Spike Feeder combo. Gain infinite life. Which is hard for us to stop. Like, Pod is just a train wreck for this deck. So I definitely have 4 Toper Orbs, but I like to see like a diversity of answers, because like he can just still like just like amass creatures and kill us that way. Chord of Calling. Okay, let's see what he gets. You can tell when someone's casting Chord because like all his creatures get highlighted because it's asking him. Oh no, or just using Pod. That's weird. Haven't noticed that before. When you're choosing which creature to sacrifice, it highlights all your creatures. Yep. Okay, so he's halfway there. It's 2 turns away because you can turn the birds into a 2-drop. The next turn 2-drop into Spike Feeder. I guess we play Dark Confident now because if he wants to waste the Finks, like that's a turn of potting. And we'll say go. That's like a turn longer that he can't kill us yet. But like this game's pretty much over. We could have Smallpox on turn 2. You have a land, but we didn't know he had Pod, and it wouldn't have done anything. Like, I could have been wrong. I could have like just been aggressively trying to keep him off 3 mana, but that doesn't like. Eventually, he had the Verdant Catacomb like soon after, so the Pod really came down. So he's probably gonna go turn this into a 2-drop, or he's gonna get Red Cap to kill our Dark Confidence. Okay, he's getting Red Cap. So that at least keeps us from surviving. Or it keeps us surviving longer. Because he doesn't have a way to get Spike Feeder right away. So let's see what we draw. Ooh, Liliana. So definitely playing that. We're going to plus it. Maybe we can Edict. Oh no. It's pretty tricky. We're definitely just plussing it this turn. Edicting doesn't do anything. He just sacks the Red Cap. And that's not what we're worried about. So discard a card, take 1, go to 12. So if he just draws a 2-drop, we're just he just gains infinite life. You can also have Abrupt Decay at any time, which is really bad for us because then the Archangel is let loose and we take infinite damage. Yeah. So yeah, we're pretty dead here. Like I could have kept the other bridge, but we'd still be if we block the Mutavault, the Red Cap comes back, and Liliana will still die. So he goes up to 14. His creatures all get bigger. Yeah, this deck's just such a bad matchup. It's so insane. I can't believe. I feel like I wouldn't want to play the rack at a Pro Tour where you're expecting Pod to be like one of the top decks. That's why there's so many cards like you can bring in against Pod, but it just feels so terrible. I'm just gonna concede this game. There's nothing we can do, and we're dead in 2 turns anyways. Oh, we're dead next turn because he turns this into a 3-drop. Yeah. So bad. Alright, let's go to sideboarding. So here, like I said, like small blocks is so bad against persist. I think we want all of these. We want all of these. The problem with this, it doesn't actually stop the Archangel combo, which is pretty terrible. So it's like 6 cards to take out. Radiant's Crime is not good because they can empty their hand pretty fast, and you just want pinpoint removal. And like in Stone Bridge, it's okay. It can keep us alive in those games where they're just trying to grind us out. So it's like probably Liliana, just too slow. Alright, let's try this out. Like I said, this is by far our worst matchup, and it seems bizarre that you'd want to try to play this deck at the Pro Tour when you are expecting probably Pod to be the most popular deck. Like, it is modern, so like even the most popular deck probably wasn't like 10% of the field. And what's interesting, like the most represented deck in day 2, I think was Boggles, the green-white hexproof aura deck. This deck seems like it's a pretty good matchup. Like Liliana is good, just discard disrupting, because it's like a combo deck. They're just trying to acquire a critical mass of spells, of auras, and you just discard that. And here's a 0-land hand, so we're going to have to mulligan that. Here's a hand. We're not going to mulligan it. It's pretty terrible. But we do have Topper Orb, turn 2. So it shuts off a lot of these guys. Looks like it's a turn 1, yeah. Birds of Paradise. We drew another Topper Orb. That's why I like to have like the second orb doesn't do anything. So I like to have like orb and then like needle and then like cage. So you have a variety of answers to pod. Voice of Resurgence, okay. It's like another reason to sideboard out Liliana. Just the Edict effect will never work. Alright, but we got a Thoughtseize. These are just random creatures. We can take like the Ooze or the Spike Feeder, but I think I'll just take the Abrupt Decay. So we have a Catacombs, Wall, Ooze, Spikes. This way if we draw a bridge, we're pretty protected. We'll just play this Topper Orb just in case. I wonder if let me look at Spike Feeder. This is battlefield with 2 counters. Okay, Topper Orb doesn't stop that. Witness doesn't do anything. Our opponent probably forgot. I didn't realize Topper Orb. So yeah, Orb's very good in this matchup, but we definitely need to draw something else pretty quickly. Relic. Okay. I'm just gonna cycle this. Yeah, we need to draw more action quickly. Okay, Thoughtseize is a good start. Puts us already at 14 though. Same cards. Okay. Guess we'll just take this Scavenging Ooze, because anything else we take, you can play the Ooze and make it a 3/3. We'll say go. So we're going to 10 this turn. Yeah, we just need to draw a bridge. Takes no damage. So like I think this deck could be good, but I think you definitely need another color, like maybe green or blue. So we're at 10. Drew a Swamp. We got the Raven's Crime, so there's no reason to hold 2 lands. So we're going to 4 this turn. And if we don't draw a bridge, we're just dead. Yeah. So this deck seems cool, but its practicality of it just isn't that good. Seer, okay. So, yeah. Bridge or bust. Because this like becomes huge, he just sacrifices it in turn. And we just drew lands. There's not much we can do about that. This deck. Yep. So that's a early end to our daily event. But I'm going to do some more matches with it. Oh, it's only 2 cards away. And we'll do some 2-mans to see how those go. And, alright, see you there.